Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Good day to all you are watching. Eric MD at ako po si Eric and I'm your host. And just as I promised in my first blog, today we are going to talk about a Filipino proverb o kasabihang Filipino. At ito ay tinagurian nating Ningas, Kugon. So, yan ang ating pag-uusapan sa araw na ito. Ang kasabihang Filipino na alam nating lahat na tinagurian nating Ningas, Kugon. By the way, if you haven't done already, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell right there to get you updated of my upcoming and thought-provoking videos. You can also leave your comments, and thanks for doing so. Maraming salamat if you have done it. Now, back to our topic, Ningas, Kugon. Let us break down the proverb into words for us to have a clear view why we say that some Filipinos are Ningas Kugon. So in English, Ningas means spark. That spark turns into flame, and with that flame, you can light up a cigarette, a stove, or even set a fire on anything for that matter. Now, Kugon, on the other hand, is a type of tall grass that is very, very thin. And because it's so thin, it dries up easily. So if a spark hits an open field with dried kugon, the kugon easily catches fire and will just burn instantaneously. Though after a while, the fire will easily die down. So it's a quick spark and burn process. Just as it is quick to burn, it is likewise quick to die down and fade away. And that process has been denoted as a Filipino trait. Because some Filipinos, not all, I'd like to put an emphasis on that, not all, have tailor-made themselves to be like Ningas Kugon. So they start with a great amount of enthusiasm, energy, and passion to do something. Yet, after a while, the craving, the energy, and the enthusiasm will just, fade away. And poof, gone, and the desire is obliterated. So it's zero result and zero outcome. Now, for me, insofar as I'm concerned, Ningas Kugon is a negative concept, and therefore a negative trait. And let me tell you why. First of all, it cuts off your development and success. Truly. You don't reach development, you don't reach success. And number two, your chances to attain full potential is disrupted. You haven't done anything much yet, and it's already cut off. And then number three, you lose people's trust. Well, definitely, people won't trust you anymore. And worst of all, which is number four, you consider yourself a failure. And that's the worst. That feeling of failure then makes you give up, to surrender, to throw in the towel, just like in boxing. No wonder lots of Filipinos watch boxing, because they're probably contemplating on when to throw in the towel and surrender, just surrender. But is that how it should be, to just give up? I can only think of one example for you to consider not to give up. And one Filipino stands out. I can tell you that, because he never gave up. He shows what passion is, what desire is, what perseverance is, what hard work is all about. Not only in boxing, but in his life as well. And I'm talking about the legendary Manny Pacquiao, idolized by Filipinos because he never gave up in boxing, no matter who his opponent was. Had Manny Pacquiao, given up, it would have made a good majority of Filipinos in Ningas Kugon. Manny Pacquiao showed resilience, passion. He showed strength and courage to face any adversary in the ring and outside of it. And personally, I strongly believe that Filipinos are not Ningas Kugon. No, they're not. Because Filipinos are capable and gutsy. As it is said in Tagalog, sabi nga sa Tagalog, makulit at pasaway ang mga Filipinos para sa lahat ng bagay. Filipinos are pesky, stubborn in so many ways. And I could tell you that. I was just thinking, what reasons have some Filipinos to embrace ending a Kugon behavior? And I thought of 4 factors. And the first one, because they fail to identify the idea to execute. Number 2, no clear knowledge and understanding of the plan of action. Number 3, the plan fails because of number 2. Then number 4, frustration kicks in, Ningas Kugon prevails, and depression comes. But can these failures be avoided? Yes, they can, and why not? And there are certain steps that I think could work for you. The first one, you have to fully identify the idea you have in mind. Then number 2, you have to understand well and have a wide knowledge of the entire project or plan. Then number 3, you have to draw an execution plan with the strategy, with the budget, with the people, etc. And then you've got number 4. Number 4, you have to identify the pros and the cons and what decisions to take for both the pros and the cons. And then you've got number 5, you have to focus, work, and learn to face challenges and threats. And then last one, number 6, work. If you really think that an idea is worth taking a chance in doing, and you can take it to the next level, you've got to plan things out. You've got to focus, work, and be decisive about it. Because you know what? Decisiveness, desire, and action will shape your superiority. Take note, failure is not always a mistake. The mistake is when you surrender to the challenge without even facing it. Do something now so that in the future you can tell yourself, thanks for not giving up. Never contemplate on being a Ningas Kugon. Always be on fire and let that fire keep on burning. Before I go, let me leave you with a quote I wrote myself. Yesterday is not your today, and tomorrow will depend on what you do today. So giving up is never an option. Your only option is to never give up. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood at sana naman nakapamahagi ako sa inyo ng kaunting kaalaman para sa araw na ito. Like, share, subscribe, and please smash on that notification bell for updates of my next wonderful videos. Mag-iwan din kayo ng comments dahil I will try my best na sagutin sila. So hanggang sa susunod, this is your YouTube channel, Eric MD. Adios, paalam, hanggang sa muli nating pagkikita. Stay safe, my friends. Bye and have